Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? It's your boy Rashad, one half of P&P. And today, man, we got some really exciting news to break down. Yesterday, it was announced that Brian Burns will be making the change to number 0, making history as the first Carolina Panther to don this bad boy. Shout out to Brian Burns, man. Again, first player in team history to wear number 0. Let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, get in the comments. Let me know what's good. If you want to support the channel even further, go to underdogfantasy.com, sign up using that code PNP. And if you want access to exclusive content, exclusive giveaways, go to patreon.com/PantherNationPC and sign up to become a Patreon member. All right. Now, let's go ahead and get into this Brian Burns number change situation. Let's break it down. Now, 2 years ago, the NFL changed the rules to allow players to become more flexible with their numbers. Certain positions would be allowed to wear certain numbers that they weren't used to being or weren't able to wear in the past. Okay. This offseason, the league approved the use of number 0 as a standalone number for players. Okay. Burns is, I think, the 12th player to make this number change. The full list is DeAndre Swift, Calvin Ridley, Paris Campbell, Marvin Jones Jr., Braxton Berrios, Zach Pascal, obviously Brian Burns, Roquan Smith, Lorenzo Carter, Byron Young, Yaya Diaby, and Sean Murphy Bunting. That is the entire list of players that have moved to number 0 so far. All right. Now, why did he make that change? Why did he decide to go to number 0? Well, it appears that Brian Burns had already considered wearing number 0 before it became popular amongst all the players. Now, also, the word on the street was that J.C. Horn wanted the number 0 as well, and it appears that Brian Burns got dibs to it before anybody else could. Okay. Now, also, the Panthers are transitioning to a new 3-4 defensive scheme. Him becoming and moving to outside linebacker also allowed him to transition to number 0. Okay. I think Burns also saw this as an opportunity for something new. You know, you got a new scheme, new position, new coaches. Everything is new. It's about to get a big new extension. Okay. And so all that said, why not go ahead and make that change right now? Okay. Now, I think he's excited about it. I think he wants to be he's excited to be the first guy to wear it. He believes that the number suits him well because, hey, he's not too big. If a big dude wears number 0, doesn't look right. If a small dude wears a 0, doesn't look right. So he says it looks good on him. And I'm going to roll with that. With so many changes happening in the organization, why not get off to a fresh start? Now, were there other numbers that he could have ultimately switched to? Maybe. Let's talk about it. Before wearing number 53, Brian Burns wore number 99 at Florida State. However, when he joined the Panthers, it was already taken by K'Wan Short. He also considered moving to number 9, but Bryce Young, who we just drafted, it's kind of his number, so he couldn't take that. So with that said, number 0, it fit him. Now, there's much more to switching the number than meets the eye, right? You can't just switch your number. The NFL has a process that you must complete. Part of that process is buying all of the outstanding 53 stock. Okay, that's a lot of money. There's a lot of jerseys out there. You have to purchase all that stock, all the available stock, and then you can switch the number. With that said, where's that money coming from? I ain't trying to pocket watch, but I do believe the timing is perfect for him to make the switch, being that he has a big extension coming. Now, let's talk about this extension for a little bit because all the Panthers fans are wondering what's going on with the extension. Where is it? Now, don't fret, Panthers fans. I firmly believe that Brian Burns is going to be a Carolina Panther long term. Now, he wouldn't have switched his number had there been some turmoil or some strife when it comes to Brian Burns being here long term. So I firmly believe he's going to be around here long term. Now, the timing of when the deal gets done, I personally believe that the long-term deal will get done sometime during the summer, right before training camp, maybe sometime during training camp. That's typically when these deals get announced. So don't worry about it. Brian Burns is going to be around here long term. We're going to have our Spider-Man around here for a long time. And I believe, again, he's elite pass rusher. There's some other deals that he may be waiting for to drop that could bump his number up. So it's all about chess. It's a chess play. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Brian Burns will be a Carolina Panther long term. Now, with all that said, I want to know what you guys think about Brian Burns switching to number 0. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Should he pick another number? What do you think about it? Personally, I don't care. I don't care what number you play in. As long as you're getting these putting these numbers up, I don't care. It looks good on him. I think it's going to be dope. Hopefully I get one of these jerseys signed. That being said, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell on the way out. I'll holler at y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Stop playing with him.